Okay, I'm going to try to record this without talking too much. This is a game called, shoot, I already forgot the name. It's called Tap Away. It's an amazing, very, very hard game to play. If you love puzzles, this is the game for you because this is hard. So basically, you got all these little blocks that you need to clear out of the grid or whatever. And if you notice the arrows on these blocks, that's the only way that those blocks can move. And if there's another block in its path, it'll waste a move for you because it's blocked. So you got to clear all these off, around blocked exits and everything else. And the one main thing I learned right away is if you notice there are some empty spaces that don't have arrows on them. So those blocks, like I'll just towards the very top, I'll show you one. Like that one there, those are all flying towards you. So obviously there's nothing to block them from that. So first of all, hit all those blocks, all the ones that don't have arrows on them. Because there's nothing to block them, so they're all good moves. You won't waste any moves. If you look up towards the top, there is a move counter. I have 360 moves now. See, there's one back there. So when you're done with that side, you can... Actually, I'm going to jump ahead of myself here. You see this little one with the arrow pointing right? There's nothing to the right, so we can go ahead and move that. Same with that one there. These are all pointing down and over, nothing blocking that. So those are all good moves there. Okay, now I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, so after you're done clearing all the gray spaces with no arrows on them, you can flip it over to the side, like this. Sorry, there's no way to snap it to where it doesn't move. And then do the same thing. All the gray boxes that don't have any markings on them at all, hit all those. That's just me leveling up. See, I just wasted a move because I should have zoomed in when I didn't. All these here. That one there. And then all the rest of them have markings on them, so just leave them alone for now. Then you come over to this side. Basically, you do it for all sides. See how that one just turned to a brownish box? I hate these things. I don't know what they're for. But if you want to skip them, just wait a while and this little blue box down here will pop up and you can skip it. And getting rid of all these first will help you later on when you're in a real tight position, because these will all be cleared out for you. Again, I just leveled up there. Alright, so we got some new ones here. Let's check the top. Oh yeah, there's a bunch. And then if you notice, there's this little box that says 100 down at the bottom. It costs 100 coins to use. I'll show you what that's for here in a little bit as well. Again, this looks easy now, but once all these are gone, it gets very hard. Which is why I like playing it. I like the challenge, so. Okay, so now let's go in and see kind of what we can do. So these ones, or at least this one here, is pointing down. Too bad I can't actually circle it for you so you can see it. But there's nothing beneath it, so that one can go. This one's pointing right, so that one can go as well as that one. That one's pointing down, and this one's pointing towards us. These are all pointing towards us, so those can all move. Let's see, these are all pointing towards us. That one's pointing down. Sorry, I have my glasses on, which I usually wear my contacts, but let's get back to this side here. Again, this one's pointing down. Anything pointing down is free to go unless it's beneath this little stack down here. That one's facing us, so that can go. That one's facing us. Then let's see. Down is good. All these facing over can definitely go. On April 30th, Brusca set up a meeting with that one facing up. I don't. Okay, now that should definitely go, and all these facing down and over should be okay. 5 days before this home visit was done, when Latoya Ammons and her family was. What else do we got here? These should all still be good. This one right here facing over is going to be blocked by this box here, so I need to get rid of that. Now that one can go, and all these. No, it still hit something else. What did it hit? There. Now all these can go up. That one. Ooh. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Again, those can go. Every once in a while, rotate around and check to see if there's any of these blank gray boxes you can use to get out of the way. Again, I just wish there was a way to rotate it, which I have not found one yet. It would just make the game a lot easier. Okay, let's check this side. Okay, now we got to go in and try to make some more stuff happen here. So let's see what we got. Of course, these are all facing down. I hate that. So these can go, that can go, that. What else do we got here? That one's facing up, so that can't go anywhere. So far, I think that's all that can happen there. Because these are all facing up, and there's all that mess that's blocking it. But these ones should all be able to come down. Which helps out a lot. Alright, so let's pick another spot. This one's facing sideways, so that's good. There's nothing above that one or on the side of that. This one here should be good. That one and that one. Sorry, like I said, I'm going to try to do this a little quicker than I did the last video, because that one was 22 minutes. Just trying to explain everything and do it at the same time here. So this one should work, which it did. Yes, thank you. Okay. Shoot, I forgot what I was doing. No. Actually, I think it was these two, but they're... darn it. There has to be a way to rotate it better. Something like that, they want to just check the box. So they send the dog in, the dog comes out, hasn't found anything unusual. So the police, sure. Let's get the easy ones. The main level looked untouched. Where are we at here? The main level, when they walked around, nothing was disturbed. It looked like no one had been here. So they opened the door to the basement, turn on the light. Oh, that's all blocked. One, they noticed that on the steps, on the wood steps leading to the basement, that was a wasted move there. No clear origin that goes all the way down the steps, snakes around the side, disappears underneath the stairs. As they begin walking down the stairs, those are all going to be blocked. Services happens to touch a cabinet that had been built into the walls along That should go. That should go. These ones can go. That should. All these should be good to go. Again, just make sure you take your time and look around before you make any moves. That way, if you can chain like 3, 4, 5 moves instead of just making one and then looking for more. Oh, not that one. I meant to hit this one. Darn it. That wasted a couple of moves there. I'm trying to rotate this back up again. But there. Okay, there's nothing above these. What am I looking for here? Substance coming from the underside of the stairs, either the white and the green apparition inside of the pictures. Father Imagino suggested that if there was some sort of demonic possession happening in the house, that there's a good chance they would find. Let's take a look over here. That should go. Were tied to the family, and so they decide they're going to dig up dirt underneath the steps. And so Gruszka begins digging into this dirt patch under the steps. He makes it about 2 feet down. Finds a press-on pink fingernail. He also finds. All right, let's get rid of some of these because these things just block your way. He also finds the lid to one of the cooking pots. You can try to make it on the ×5 and then you watch an ad and it gives you more coins, but honestly, these things are just annoying, so I just get rid of them. See, those were hiding moves that I can make, and then of course right as soon as you start they put more. And so at some point they stopped being able to dig any farther. Ah, darn it. Sorry guys. As they're leaving the house, Rosa is the last one, and she actually says, "Hey, come over here." And she's standing in that screened-in porch and she's looking up at the window blinds. We'll just have to watch it. That kind of looks like a Mahjong game. I love Mahjong. And then at the end of this, I'll show you a couple other of my favorite games. I play Dragon City, which is really fun to me. And there's a couple other puzzle games that I like to play. Finally, that took forever. Let's not do that again. Okay, good. At least that'll give us a little better start with those out of the way. Come on. Liquids will ooze from different areas of the house. It's this oily substance that matches the description of what they just saw. At this point, Lieutenant Gruszka. Okay, where are we at here? That should go. I'm not sure if that will. Okay, so that one will too. That will. Austin, who was the other officer who was in the basement with Lieutenant Gruszka, and they were taking pictures underneath the steps, and they heard that voice. This needs to go that way. Well, Charles Austin actually worked for another police department, the Hammond Police Department, and he took some pictures of the outside of the house. That's good. That's good. That is not what that one is. Shows a shadowy figure standing in the screened-in porch of this house. Okay, sure. That liquid was dripping down the blinds. In 2014, Zach Bernard, who's a popular paranormal investigator, he hosts the show Ghost Adventures. He purchased the Demon House and filmed a documentary that he called The Demon House. Let's get rid of all these. And he demolished the house in 2016. Of course, that's clogged. I'd love to get your opinion on this story because I told it based on information that was available in the official. Okay, 102 moves still, so that doesn't mean that it was paranormal. That shouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't be a problem. But it at least makes you wonder what was really These are all kind of facing the same way. That should go. This should not that one. That one. Definitely go. These two are good. If I get rid of that one, the one on top of it should go. Ow. This one here. I almost hit it again. Okay, good. I don't know if you can hear in the background, but I'm playing Mr. Ballin. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him or not. On YouTube, he has a pretty crazy channel. Dude's pretty awesome. Alright, come on, work with me here. This whole little cluster here is bugging me. These two should be good to go. At least get rid of all that mess. Alright, oh no. There. This whole thing's almost done, finally. Get rid of this one. And that's it. Awesome. Now you saw how big that hammer was, and it is solid. Blocks inside blocks inside blocks. There's no hollow spots in the middle of that at all. So here's the next one. This one actually looks easier than the other one. Wow, I wish I would have got that one. But okay, anyway, that's the next one. Oh, to show you what this box out on the bottom does, if you get in here and you hit this box, it's an explosion, and it'll blow up, boom, some boxes for you if you get stuck. But anyway, there's that. Let me get rid of all my mess here. I also play this Found It. Is a really fun like hidden object game. Actually, they're not really hidden, they're kind of, well, okay, hidden object game. Royal Match is kind of like Candy Crush. It's pretty cool. Spot the Hidden Differences. I love those games. Any kind of puzzle games I really, really like. So there's that. The Snoopy game is really fun. Heyday, of course, I play like crazy. Happy Color. But anyway, that game was called Tap Away. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys get a chance to play it, and hopefully I gave you some hints to help make it a little easier when you start. Thanks, guys. Bye.